My name is Erika Hernandez. I have a pretty big mouth. Oh, okay, so where were those pictures you said you had? Okay. Because I'm Latina, so everything is around food. My podcast is the Polymath Latina Podcast, which I hope to use as an opportunity to unite the voices of phenomenal women of color. I was born in Secaucus, New Jersey at the Meadowlands Hospital. I am a born and raised Jersey girl. I'm a very proud daughter of Cuban immigrants, and I am the oldest of 3 siblings. I grew up in a very diverse community. So what we see today of a lot of the cultural and race issues or not feeling enough was something that I've been fortunate to never have to experience. The biggest influence definitely had to be my mother and my grandma. For sure. There were 2 very strong women who went through a lot and still came out on the other side. I wake up a lot of days feeling like I'm going to give up. But then I remind myself that the work that I'm doing is not for me, right? I feel like if everything that I do, this podcast, the nonprofit organization, and everything that I have pretty much made my life, if it was for me, I may have given up a long time ago. But because I have taken on the challenge of representing my community, because I have taken on the challenge of giving space for women of color to be heard and for their voices to be amplified, if I give up, it's like I'm giving up on them. The biggest lessons that I've learned, especially this year, and to be exact, is that it's okay to let go and allow other people to help you. And I feel like if I would have learned that sooner, many, many years ago, I might have been a lot further in my journey. What I would tell my younger self would be, life is going to be very hard. Life is going to be very unfair. And you might need to struggle just a little bit more than the next person. But don't give up. We all have a story to tell. And we're all in this earth for a purpose and a reason. And it is our responsibility that no matter how phenomenal or unphenomenal you may think your life is, it can inspire somebody else. That's the first thing. And for me, the second one is just to remind people that there are women out there. There are people like myself and the women that are going to be here on this podcast who are there for them and have gone through the same struggles, right? You're not alone. Many times, and you're going to see it on the podcast, many times I'm going to feel like, am I the only person going through this? And I know deep down, inside, I'm not the only person going through this. But we're so stuck in our own that we just feel that way. We plan to cover it all. We are going to have some amazing businesswomen here, authors, women who have overcome some crazy circumstances and obstacles. We plan to discuss politics, religion, sex, business, marriage, family, cannabis, you name it, we are covering it all. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of tears, so get your tissues. But that is just the beginning of what is coming. I am the most proud of, first and foremost, the woman that I have become. Because I am a completely different person than what I was, let's say 5 years ago. My life could have gone in so many different ways. Would have I ever imagined or could imagine that I would have been here right now? Absolutely not. At 18 years old, I thought I was never gonna have children and I was just gonna be that cool aunt that gave the best Christmas presents and traveled the world. Like, that's what I thought, right? Proud of, regardless of the struggles, regardless of the setbacks, I've come pretty far.